Howdy folks, it's Johan. Damn, the music's going crazy. Howdy folks, it's Johan. And today, we're back playing Dredge. So, we're going to be starting up a new file. Why am I playing Dredge? So, I have, as you can see, played a fair bit of Dredge. I've done one run where I think I maxed out like everything, and that was like a year ago or so. Oh my god, I just need to start because the music is... Howdy folks, it's Johan, and today we're back with some Dredge. So, I've played Dredge, I really enjoy it. Angler wanted, woo! And it's been a while since I played it. And I got the 2 new DLCs, you may have noticed. It was the Iron Rig at the start. I do also have the Pale Reach, and I want to play those, especially because it's been very warm and I've been feeling a desire to be nautical recently. So, Angler wanted, we crash below the lighthouse. Dun dun dun. So, we're going to be going through, a lot of it's going to be refreshing myself and still doing the normal sort of gameplay loop, but we're also going to be exploring all the cool stuff that the DLC has to offer. So this is sort of going to be me coming back, replaying and re-enjoying something that I love while getting to experience the new stuff. So come along and join me in this lovely, totally normal, not at all horrific fishing game. It's been out long enough, everyone knows that this is horror, but it is truly delightful and has often, whenever I've been like, ooh, I want to do something creative in a writing sense, it and the Magnus Archives have always put me in a mood to like try and do some sort of eldritch horror. So this is a game that I care about quite a bit, so let's get fishing. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Okay. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. Yes, it can. Alright. Re-tutorializing us. Oh, we are so slow compared to what I remember. We'll get more engines soon. Fish. Boop. Boop. Uh-oh. Oh no. Rhythm Doctor, don't fail me now. Bam. Whoop. Bam. Bam. Look at us fish. I do think I want to leave that one so that I can feel a little safer fishing it late at night. So let's putter around. Oh, we don't have a way to dredge yet. Okay. Or wait, oh no, that's not dredging. That's just a type of fish we can't do. Wait, are there only 2 places we can fish? Is it really that restrictive? Okay. The curvy boy. Ooh. So, very basically, for anyone who has not seen Dredge, this is a lovely little game of going around in our cute little boat, fishing, dredging, fishing for fish to complete missions and, you know, have a livelihood. Only moves when you move or fish, yes. And then upgrading our boat so that we can, this is probably too deep. Oh no. Upgrading our boat so that we can fish different areas, so perhaps there's deeper water or some different environs that require more specialized equipment. And doing a little bit of inventory management as we go so that we're fitting the fish as much as possible. It's got basically just a lot of little simple components that it makes very good use of and then finds ways to weave interesting stories into. Here's a shiny little bottle, and of course we have to touch the shiny. There's some very big fish over there, but I don't think we're able to catch those yet, nor do we have room. 20th August 1927 added to cabin. Okay. Can we fish you? Nope. Shows the little plank rather than fishing. Select your lights by holding E, then toggle with the right button. Okay. Lights help you see, but make you more visible too. Well, I don't see a problem with that. That hopefully means that people can rescue us, right? Right? Ah, squids! That's right, there's also some species that you can only fish at certain times of day. So squid are a nighttime creature. This is where we were fishing some mackerel earlier, but no more mackerel to be found. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Yay! Wow. So this game is going to, like, I'm still trying to get back into the flow of it, but this is going to be a lot of going out, fishing, probably yapping a bit, maybe skipping some of it, and then some missions. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. Hello, fishmonger. Wow, only $50 on a loan for an entire boat. I like this economy. Enter a squalid shack on the fringe of a marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Oh, actual little fly. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? He takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Let's see what you've got. This one's a trophy, so hopefully should sell from... Ooh! $22. Oh, wait. All fish were $22? No, just that one. Okay. It's like, whew. Mayor staying outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Wow, already paid off half our ship debt. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. So we can currently fish coastal. It would be neat if we could also fish shallow. That massively increases fishing speed, but I think I'm okay with just getting the cheaper one for now and increasing our options. And then engines. Oh, okay, so engines are more expensive, so we'll get that eventually. All right. Oh, dokily. And then we can store the research part. because research parts we can use eventually to upgrade our ship and such. And it sucks if you lose them overboard, because you can. So yeah, overall this is a game that just, we're going to be fishing, we're going to be upgrading, and we're going to have little bits of story that we can engage with as we choose. With some new story that I'm completely unfamiliar with. So that's, I think, when it'll get more interesting, but in the meantime, we're vibing. I think my overall feelings about Dredge are that it's very cool. I love the vibes, but it's a type of horror that fundamentally struggles when held up to the light. Pots, nets. Yeah, let's get that so we can eventually do oceanic fish and see if we can do that. Oh, and then that's a good one that we can basically consolidate the space on our boat. But it is one where a lot of the horror stems from not knowing. It is from the strangeness of what we experience. So I think that once you experience it, it becomes significantly less terrifying, which is quite sad. Floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So yeah, see, this is nice and safe over here. I do like the fog. Yay, squid. It said to not go out at night, but surely it's fine. There's something shiny over here. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? Lighthouse towers above. I like lighthouses. They're just, yeah, they're very neat structures. Ooh! Bump, bump, bump. Ooh! Only one fish, but a black grouper. Okay. Any other good fishing spots? Not that I'm spotting neatly. Oh, eels! Yay! Delightful. So, you know, we've been told not to go out after sundown. Okay. But we don't know why we're not supposed to go out after sundown. And look! Perfectly fine. We made it back today. Who needs sleep? Sleep is for the weak. But I think with all of the things that you encounter in this game, once you've encountered them and the consequences, I argue that it loses a lot of the horror and becomes... what's the word? Well, it becomes frustrating more than anything, because the consequences, it is hard, I think, in any game that is trying to create horror, to have it be a truly lasting horror, because I think anything, when you remember that it's a game and the consequences are game consequences, kind of kills that. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay above the normal prices. Okay. They asked me for 1 gold flounder and 1 great eel. Just bring them back when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Already did. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Oh. Something slithered into my cargo. And that's an infected eel. But you know, we can, they can keep that one. Sure. Pursuits. 1 flounder and 1 eel. Alright. Ah! Okay, and that's where we'll get other missions. Cool beans. Alright. But wait, we already got a rod. No. Wait, did I buy it too early? Uh-oh. Oh, right, and the message. So we found, this is the message that we found in the floating bottle. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. Wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. Think he is prepared a surprise picnic lunch. Could see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. Love it when he tries to be romantic. Aw, okay, so just a couple out and about, although you shouldn't have kept the name. That's unlucky. Right, come back when you have everything. Now, to regular business, eh? Okay. I forget how to sell each fish on its own, but it's alright. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Alright. So... No. Oh, wait, no, so, yes, so we can get the hydraulic rod eventually. 410! Dear God. Second engine, though, I think will be good. Because that will significantly increase our speed. So, 14, yeah, almost doubles our speed. Woohoo! Blazing speed. Bump, 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 bump. I like starting off further out, right? Because the further out we go, at first... Oh! Uh-oh. No, I lost the trophy fish! Oh, Gulf Flounder. That's one of the ones we need for the mission. So we already braved the eels. I do want to give massive credit for doing a very good job of gently incentivizing us to stay out longer by going, oh, well, we could really use an eel. So, don't stay out at night, but also, what if you got us an eel? So, okay, I'll go out. Oceanic, yes, okay. But so, maybe I'll go out late at night for an eel. We could do that, perhaps. And then, nothing bad happens. Yay. Aha, another note. Ooh, and there's something spooky looking over there. By spooky, I mean shiny in a shipwreck. But we can't dredge yet. Also, hey, other town. Ooh, we will not have room for that, so let's sell at least 2 of these first. Little Marrow. Oh, wait. Oh, we can store? Don't know if they'll transfer over. It's been a while since I've done this. But hopefully they'll transfer over to the other town. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Nope. Alright. Let's catch us a stingray. Because bigger and fresher, more expensive, right? Ooh! Nice. So I think we can fit one more? Alright. Double stingray. Oh. And the sun is going down on the Marrows, Marrows. We sail across the inlet. Oh, that is new. Oh, that's super sick. So that, I'm guessing that's the iron rig. That looks like an oil drilling place. Oh, that's so cool in the darkness. Yo! But yeah, this whole game is very... Oh! Oh! That looks totally normal. Great. But yeah, this whole game is just amazingly vibey and atmospheric. Have you got any fish for that order? Just leave what you have here. Full flounder. Wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and, well, you know what the nights are like around here. Good luck. Oh, so maybe the eels were daytime fish. Never mind. Okay. I want to figure out how to sell one at a time. Okay, so we can rotate. I mean, it's fine selling them all. I was just curious. I guess we would have to, like, put it in storage to accept them. Oh! Just hit F. Okay. And hey, I think we already paid off our debt. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. Might have something to talk to you about soon. Okay. What more is a fishmonger doing? I legitimately don't recall. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvement. I don't have a voice for her, really. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Okay. There's plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Aha. Okay. Right. And they cost money. Ship rides. So man, Oceanic Rod allows us to catch some of those big fish, which I think is really good. So I think we want to try and aim for that sooner rather than later. Could maybe even sell one of these rods to make that happen, but not yet. Let's actually sleep, since we haven't slept in a while. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Well, I was trying to get an angler job, so I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone unlike you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Okay. Ah, just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Could you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Ah, yes. If only we'd gotten that earlier. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Ah, the little bell noise. All right. Be quick about it, but also, what if we fished? All right, bam. Ooh, trophy fish, trophy fish. Trophishery. Bump, 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 bump. I do find it very interesting because I have very poor spatial reasoning, and yet the rotation system and inventory I do actually kind of enjoy. Because I feel very clever when I figure out how to pack almost everything in there. So, I don't know. I like it. Even though it's not something I would have expected to like. given a lot of other things. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I don't know. How are there any? Whoop! I should pay it more attention. But anyone else? Anyone else? Big fan of the ocean. It always makes me feel very cozy, which is very funny because, like, the ocean is not a friendly place. It is quite harsh and dangerous, but I love shanties. I love the smell of, like, sea air and whatnot. It makes me very happy, and it makes me feel small, but in a very, it makes me feel small in a cozy way. It's like being buried in a whole bunch of blankets rather than, when I look at the stars, I often feel small in a I am insignificant kind of way. I guess a more alienating way. So, small cozy versus small alien.
What? A delivery? Let's see here.
He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view.
Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose.
He hands you some money.
I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it.
Pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over.
Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be.
I think I've got, like, some bad British, maybe Australian, adjacent accent going on. I'm just trying to read it in a sort of low, gruff voice, but that's what's happening, so sorry. Hey, sustainable fishing. Select as active book. Past time to read. Okay. Ah, yes, and the other message, so coming after the previous one. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. Never known him to be so superstitious. Yeah, but you kept one of 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Okay. But you kept one of the things. You're the reason. Tell him. Tell him. That's so rude. Ugh. Even if it is superstition, don't just let him panic. At least tell him that happens, and then you can have a discussion about why it's ridiculous. But, you know, sometimes people are ridiculous, and you don't always need to engage with that, but if it's someone you care about, sometimes engaging a little bit so that you can understand, already getting annoyed at them. I don't even know who they are. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better come back with a small catch than to not come back at all. Woo! $12 for the trophy mackerel each. Hell yes. Oh my god, we're actually getting pretty close to that fishing rod. So, let's go. Let's push our luck. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Because I remember the big fish on sort of either end here were really good value. They're quite large, so you can't fit a whole lot, but they are really good bang for your buck. At least from what I recall. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of squid here, so we can kind of stock the hell up on that. Bam. Okay, well. It said, I felt like there were supposed to be more than were there, but... Ooh. I do like the thick fog. Like, I don't like not being able to see, but the thick fog is quite cool. Whoa. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Ah, more squid. Squid friends. Delicious, nutritious squid friends. Whoop. Alright. Probably time to head back. I was hoping we could pick up one of those black groupers, but we at least got the 2 squid for the order, right? Ah! Wow. Man, it's been a while, but yeah, the rocks popping out of nowhere because we can't see them. What was that splash? That was a big splash. Why was there a big splash? I don't like that. Ooh, that's... like, okay, I remember, I think, like, the big bad from each area, because each area kind of has its own, like, spooky thing. This is good, because horror needs buy-in, and I'm already making myself a little scared again, so that's good! If you got any fish for that order? Yes! Alright. So we can do 2 squid. Alright. Then we'll get that grouper eventually. Or wait, oh, maybe the black grouper. Those can be caught... Oh, we should check our encyclopedia, but I think those are caught during the day, maybe? Found this book out back, could be useful to ya. Rods, reels, and rigs added to the cabin. Oh wait, rigs? Iron rigs? No. The fishermonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Ugh. Ugh. Ayo. So, first off, let's check. No, let's finish sustainable fishing. But, encyclopedia, there we go. Let's look at the groupers. Black grouper. Perfect camouflage in the black waters of night. Okay. And it is a shallow fish. Okay. So, shipwright. We can... So the skimmer, we want on here, I think, for now. And then we want this in storage. Oh. Oh, to storage, middle. There we go. And then we get this bad boy. Yeah. And it's day again. Perfect. Let's get Kraken. Wait, no. Wait. Let's not get a Kraken, but let's get Kraken into the day. Oh, wait. So, okay, I thought the stones were there and we just couldn't see them. Those stones that we saw last night weren't actually there in the daylight, so they did actually just appear. Whew, okay. Shark. Wow, we only got one? Are there any other big boys? Because I think when it shows like the big fish under the water is usually indicates a more valuable spot, bigger fish. But okay, so we'll hit the one over here at the very least. I don't remember how we end up starting being able to dredge things up, but that will allow us to upgrade stuff and makes a very big difference. Ooh! Oh my god, a trophy one! And then we should be able to fit one more. Yeah, boy! Okay. Because we can't dredge yet, can we? Yeah, I don't have dredging equipment. Or at least I don't have the right equipment for that spot. I think it's just we can't dredge yet. But maybe I'm misremembering? Yeah, no, we've got to do something more for that, I think. Tab, cabin, encyclopedia. Hey, bronze whaler. Nice. Nice. Pursuits. Okay, so we need to get the black grouper. Alright. Okay, we'll get that figured out. But so we've got 3 sharks. How much money will we get for these 3 sharks? If I remember correctly, it will probably be like over 200, which is really good. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. And then next I want to get the flexible rod so that we can handle both with just that area. 80, 120. Not yeah, oh my god, that's like it's 300. Yo! So we basically have already paid off this hydraulic rod. Yo! 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 Okay. So we can't do coastal, we can only do shallow and oceanic. But the groupers are shallow, so we can do those. Because I think we need to complete the order, hopefully be able to start dredging stuff, and that will allow us to actually get, like, upgrades to our boat and new equipment. Oh, I can see a lot of fish there, but they aren't fishing spots. Okay. That stingrays, or... Nope. Ah! Black grouper. Boom. I keep wanting to call them Black Rupert. Oh no. Or, oh, Groupert! Oh, yes. I love that now. Hey! And we finished reading a book. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Hey! But yeah, we finally caught Groupert. I need to be careful about my speed in relation to my visibility, as we've learned. Because if we get moving too fast, suddenly rock. I do want to visit over there where there's the red in the sky. That's usually a sign of something spooky, I remember. Have you got any fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Okay, same dialogue. There we go. Woo! Another $100. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think that you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Okay. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Let's buy one more. Sure. Boop. Alright. Probably sleep. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Select the Crabot ability with E and deploy one. Catch things over time. Oh! Why is my light flickering? Why is my light flickering? I'm going to deploy the crab pots. That's one crab. Going a little deeper. Sure. Okay, I'm feeling scared. I don't like my light flickering. Oh! Okay. Hello, rock. Hello. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm scared again. I feel scared. I like the sort of blue light from them. That's neat. We get to change. I really like lights in the dark. I like the contrast and how they create sort of little islands of coziness. Okay. Let's rest. Okay. Okay. Undock. We're reading more pursuits. Core pursuits. We want crabs. Okay. Get more crabs. Get more crabs. Can't fish those ones. Okay, no crabs in that one yet. We'll probably need to give it a fair bit more time. Seems like the sharks haven't respawned, but maybe we can find some that are a little further out. Ocean fish, ocean fish, ocean, ocean, ocean fish. That's coastal. That's not the coast. Oh, we are going quite far out compared to what we've done. Alright. This is great. Oh, we're so slow. That's also... Man, it's all coastal. I may have chosen the wrong rod overall to try and keep around. Huh. A little dock. A dock in the darkness. Steel Point. Okay. So we can sleep the night away here. So that is... So this is a place where we can go a little further out and be able to... Yeah, okay, so we need dedicated dredging equipment. But yeah, so okay, so we can explore here and see maybe there's some ocean fish in here. Ooh, that looks promising. Right? Yeah. Oh. It says SOS over there? Hold up. It's fun, man. I'm glad that there's a lot of this I forget. I don't remember that. Ooh. Oh, hi, buddy. Hello, blood-skinned shark. Tendons and sinews stretch over the fins of this bloodied predator. Powerful jaws are clad in exposed muscle. Oh, great. That sounds just like what you want to bring back to the fish market. Okay. I'm saved. Oh, you're a sight for these sore eyes. What happened? I washed up here, oh, must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Oh god, the flies. Did the boys send you looking for me? I'm going to say yes. I don't generally like lying to him, but he seems like he needs a bit of help. Well, that's a relief to hear, though I thought for sure these sorry sacks would be halfway across the sea with my boat by now. Can you get me to Little Barrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Oh, that's right, we're going to need to onboard him. Not right now. What? What? You're just going to leave me here to starve to death? Curse you! No, 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 no. I just need to make room for you. We'll get you there. I'm coming back. I'm coming back for you. You could have... I would have happily gifted you one of my sharks to eat. But I don't want to just dump it overboard. That's wasteful. Ooh, do I dare try and come back at night for him? Like, okay, we're going to sell these things. But... I don't know. Oh god, it takes so much of the day to get around here. Bum 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 bum. We haven't yet met my favorite character though. And it's funny because my favorite character is my favorite character based purely on the music for them. But we'll see. The day ends. And the lights. Okay, we need to leave it in the crab pot for now, but we can go pick it up. So we'll spend the night doing a little more fishing, and then we'll go pick up the castaway. Because I don't want to abandon him for too long, but sharks are money, yo. Okay, fishmonger. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. I don't know if that got picked up.
Ugh, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder.
He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief.
Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. Not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find more.
Oh, great. I'm glad that you enjoyed the muscly shark fish. I'm so glad. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. That seems like something for storage. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow.
I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Sure, strange man. I love that. Okay, so we'll get our crabs. So steel point, so that's north, so we need to go away from that is south. Oh, probably the place marked X. I legitimately don't remember where a lot of these places are. So okay. Like I'm going to recognize it as soon as I see it. Oh wait, oh duh, it's the yes, it's as we head out to the right. I was intentionally avoiding it because I knew that had more stuff. Okay, okay. I remember where. Wait, huh? Oh, we just need a man approached me interested in what the fishmonger pulled from the fish. He wants me to meet him on Blackstone Isle. Okay. But I still think it's really important to get the castaway, just from like an ethical perspective. We saw that man and he's having a rough time. I don't want to just leave him here for however many more weeks. So we got double fiddler crab. I think we were hoping to get a different kind of crab as well, but we'll manage. Okay. Yeah, so that's Blackstone Isle. Alright. Yay, we can see things. Although, as it says, then things can see us. What? Oh. Oh, why are there eyes? I don't like eyes. Or I don't like eyes staring at me from the darkness. Or the noises. Why? Okay. I'm sure this is fine. Oh, I've actually got a little chill down my spine. Yay. You got any crabs for that order? Don't forget, if your crab pots get a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to patch them right up. Okay, we got one. Okay. Come back when you have everything. Now to regular business. Boop. Sure, sure. And now let's sleep through the night. Whoa.
Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Okay. If we see them, let's go grab the castaway and maybe some sharks. Mini crab?
Mini crab, crab, mini crab, crab, mini crab, mini crab.
Mini crab, come on, mini crab. Ah, but I did finish my book. Rods will reel fish in 10% more efficiently. Yay! Checking if there's big fish, no sharks, sad. Give me the shark.
Give me the shark.
But I guess we can't. Oh no, okay. We can't hold too much shark, so that's probably for the best. But yeah, so we'll loop around here. We'll loop around here, and then Ooh, oh, that seems like big fish, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so we'll grab some big fish, grab the castaway, little marrow, and then we'll head south. Okay, there was only one. Wait, looks like there's big fish over here too. This poor castaway. I'm going to I'm going to be fitting this poor man in between a whole. Oh, those are swordfish. Ooh, there's not a whole lot of room for those, but we'll make it work. Oh, is there? Okay, we'll figure this out. Surely. Oh, we might not be able to do them and the man. We might have to ditch one. Ah, no. No, but I will do it because I feel bad abandoning him again, just because I saw pretty swordfish. Hopefully he's a small man and will fit in like 3 spots, or maybe very short. I think it's 3 by 3. Have you come back for me? Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Is there any way we can fit this man? So we can do that. No, but there's always going to be, yeah, one little bit sticking out. Can we... No, okay. It's probably better... Oh, no, but money! Fine. We have to discard it. That sucks. No! You better be worth it. Sigh. Yeah! Hop right in, shove shark carcass out of boat. Just snuggle up to this giant swordfish, please. Ugh. So we can fit, like, 1 swordfish. Jeebus. We need to start dredging so that we can get more space soon. Increase the economic capacity of our voyages. So, okay, yeah, we'll drop him off, we'll sell this, and then we'll go to Blackstone Isle, and that might be where we leave it for today. Getting set up, we're starting to make our money, we're chugging along, we're finding out that there are things to be worried of and suspicious of. Oh, okay, so we'd have to dump the crab. So there's no way to fit both man and crab. Okay, so we'll come back to it. Oh, nope, because I put it in my hole. Great. Good job, me. Okay. Vroom. So we'll repair the crab pot. How about this one? Yay! There we go, the one we need. I'm not a big fan of crab pots. They kind of drove me crazy because then they're just kind of peppered all around the place, but they're a decent source of income, so I'll try to remember. Okay, yes, we've got you the mini crab. Mini crab! 63 bucks. Woohoo, these'll do. Glad you got some more use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? Probably they get sick. Well, perhaps. I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay. Oh, and swordfish is about as expensive as a shark. Wow. Wow. Okay, shipwright. Some of that equipment could use fixing. Sure can. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, sure. Castaway to Little Marrow and an aberrant fish. These are doable. I believe. I believe in me. Ooh, whoa. Well, that's cool looking. Wait, are there... Oh, so there will be new fish in the Pale Reach. Cool, cool. Yay. Yeah, open ocean. Oh, wait, no. Really? So that's considered open ocean? Weird. Feels like the numbers are skipping around a bit there. Oh well. Okay, let's take the man to Little Marrow and spend the night there. No, and we'll redrop the crab pots. Okay. Deeper pot. I think it's all basically the same. Okay. Noises. Noises, why? Okay. Oh, the sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not much on me, as you can imagine, and I've a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least. But perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of the captain's wheel. Ah. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. So we could sell it. I'm gonna hold on to that. Ship's wheel sigils emblazoned proudly on the ring. Such a symbol is sure to bring good luck to any captain that holds it. And we'll hold on to it in storage. Time to sleep. Okay. And now, on to Blackstone Isle. And maybe another fishing run or two. I really want to get the ability to dredge so that we can get some upgrades, but we'll see. We will see. Not seeing any super big valuable fish, so I do love the this kind of rock formation. Not just in the game, just like in real life. I think it's super cool. The like, is it basalt pillars? Okay, ruined mansion. You don't have the handkerchief with you. The man seemed interested in it, so you should probably bring it to the meeting. Oh, so my storage. Bump. Okay, sure. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson, with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. That's how we get it. Okay. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What you say? Absolutely. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. But hey, we can dredge things now. That's cool. Oh, spyglass. That's neat. So that's a dredging spot. Oh, okay, that was... I got startled there. But isn't there... Yeah, there's something fancy over there, so I want to go check that out. Now that we can dredge. Because I do also remember that one of the good ways to get the research parts that let us unlock new rods is dredging. So, let's see. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, there's so much dredging here. Let's get greedy with it. Yeah, so we're trying to avoid the gaps so that it's nice and smooth. Old iron chain. Not probably that valuable, but we can use it. Oh, God. Okay. Bronze belt buckle. Engraved almost worn. Almost every detail is entirely worn away. That doesn't seem that special, but okay. Ah, and scrap metal. This is one of the things that we need for upgrades. We need this and wood, I think, is the other big one. Then maybe some cloth, but metal scraps. Oh, it's like 6 o'clock. We should perhaps call this good. Okay, yep, we'll call this good. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Why would it not be fine? Okay. Okay. Can we sneak through here? Yes. Okay. Oh, do we risk it for the biscuit? Sure. We haven't seen anything bad. So it's just, you know, scary and we might run into some rocks. But we're good navigators. So, there we go. Look at that. What was that? Okay, I thought I heard some spooky noises. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a friend over there. Okay, that's okay. We can fix that. So, look, there's another sailor over there. Yeah. Great. Yeah, I remember that, buddy. He's not a friend. Grieving father. Hello. Hello. Is everything okay? You know any shipwrecks around here? Oh, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere. In one of those wrecks, all alone in cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I notice you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle. That's what it was. Specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Yes. Give the belt buckle to him. This is his! Oh, thank you, bless you! You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Oh, hell yes! Any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? No. Okay, so we can sell the rest. Painter. Ah, this is new. Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. Sorry to say, my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. No, wait, typo? I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments limited at the moment, though. Okay. Thanks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... There's scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. The right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. Turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind.
Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art.
But for now, what can I help you with today? Paint boat? Roof? Ooh, sharp mint? Oh, that's what we're making. Okay, malignant pincer. And cerebral crab? Oh dear. Yeah, no, we don't have those. Seaweed green. Alright, let me prepare my brushes. Oh god, it takes time. Oh, but that is cute. Okay. And the hole? Let's do nice red. Let me prepare my brushes. Okay. I'm not super into cosmetics, but that's cute. What can I help you with today? We're good. Trader. 750. Great. So much money. Okay. And then storage. Let's save our scraps. Actually, let's basically save everything we've got in storage. So this was not a good money day, but it was a useful day. Oh, if we can... Okay. New final goal for the day. Let's get the fancy rod. Let's make it so that we can fish everything in the area, basically. Okay. Carb. Delicious nami carb. Yum yum. Okay, yeah, so eels are out in the daytime. I'm just a goof. Oh, hey! So that thing they were saying about a malignant pincer? Oh dear god. I'm not going to give that to the fishmonger. Because I don't... Like, I can get the fish, but this is looking for specific crabs, which, again, I don't truck with the pots as much, so... Builder? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? I think it's overall peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't go back. Interesting. She's gazing out at the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. Neat. Okay, dry dock. So, we need... So I think increase... Wait, net spaces? No. I want more cargo... Oh, okay. So that's what gets us there. So then probably another engine would be best first. So storage. We can do that. Hey. Sure. Wow, we've already got $1,000. We're doing great, I think. I hope. And then more fishing rod spaces also seems useful. Okay. So we need a cloth and another wood. Sure, sure. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. Have you ever heard of strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly in your face. Are you really just standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Oh, that seems healthy. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Okay. I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all, the old mayor. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. Hello, fishmonger. Not right now. There we go. Okay. Shipwright. Fix. Yay. Okay. Let's go with and flow with the motion of the ocean. And then, so let's drop off the crab. And then let's do a little more dredging and fishing. Whoop. 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 Okay, can't hold any more at the moment. I do wish we could sell over here, but that would just be too convenient now, wouldn't it? What do you do here? Paint those. Sharpen it. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. See? Progress. Okay. Let's hold off on that one since they are not actually that high value all told. They take up a lot of space and don't sell for as much as I would like. More wood. We do need more wood. Okay. That was a fairly easy dredging. Do we have any deep fish? Deep fish. Oh, deep fish. Where art thou, oh deep fish? Oh. That's got a kind of funky vortex over it. You should go to that. Ooh. I think this means more weird fish, if I recall correctly. Ah, cyclopean flounder. That seems great. Not really. So we will need to dump and flounder. I don't think there's any other way, right? So hold up, let's look. So we can do, yeah, because we have, yeah, there's no way to make that fit better. This is fundamentally 3x3 wide, so we're just like one short of, yeah, okay. I guess we should be going now. But hey, that's a corrupted fish for him. Wah bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba dun 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 dun. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm singing. If it's anything at all. Oh, I kind of want to go for the glow. Okay. Stage 1. Give strange fish. Give strange fish. A sprawling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Oh. So it's had something laid its egg in its face. Oh. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't you take these two? They're of no use to me. Oh, hell yeah, that gets us our rod. You hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. Listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Quickly! Okay.
The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Uh-oh. Okay. That's sane. A book from the toolbox and hands it to you. A few of those pages are stuck together with grease. Oh, hey. Neat. Okay, so... no repair needed. I guess we need to go dry dock. That was it, I think? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. So we still have no... Still no cloth. Okay. We do ultimately need to get everything covered, so we'll just do that. I just like to have a bit of a priority order. Okay, storage. Store these parts, even though we're going to use 2 of them, like, immediately. Nope. Research. There we go. So, yeah. So, I want... Oh, so that eventually just does, like, everything? Coastal shallow... No, wait. So, coastal shallow, mangrove, volcanic. And then abyssal, hadal, oceanic. So, these 2 should cover everything? Okay, I think. But for now, let's get the flexible one so that we can do both. And then... So this kind of determines where we go next. So this one is... There's an area with, like, cool temples and a guardian fish. And that area annoyed me a lot, so I'm not super keen on it, versus... Mangrove, oh, is right, where we have to feed chum to things, I think. Okay. And then that is... Wait. So then there's an area that's got like a giant pit? I feel like I'm missing an area. Oh, yes, I am missing an area because it doesn't require specialized equipment. That was it. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that figured out. Correct engine operation. And that's right, we can buy another engine. I totally forgot. Oh, wait. That's right, we can research more than just fishing things, can't we? Right. Whoopsies! So, engines. Improved outboard engine. Okay. Because I think this is ultimately, like, the best engine because you can just stack them. So we should probably go for that next. But we'll do that so we can go a little faster. I think we can fit a total of 6 engines. So, hey, that's 1. So we can get another one later, but speed is good. Yeah, so we do it like so. Alright. Yeah, that fits 6 engines. Nice! Peculiar engine I think we need to keep no matter what. Yeah, we can't sell it. Okay. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Intriguing. Okay. Search for relics. Sure. 2 lumber and 2 scrap. We can also look for those more. I think... Let's rest. And then let's go see if we can find what's over there. And then we'll call it. Because I think that's the first relic. Oh, that's right, we didn't actually get the new fishing rod yet. Oopsies! A little fish here and a little fish there. Here a fish, there a fish, everywhere a fish, fish. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Wow, yeah, we haven't been out back this way. Because I guess it's a little less, like, cloth, yay. I think going the other ways, it's a lot more, like, open, whereas this feels a lot more claustrophobic. So I'm a little more like, do I want to go back there?
I really want to go back there. But man, we are so much faster now. Hells yeah. And we got the cloth, so we can get some more of those upgrades, which is pretty sick. Oh, there's some big fish. Oh, those are just eels. Oh! That's a... like, whales? Oh, that's like a whale skeleton. And that goes pretty darn deep. Okay. Ah. That's got some of the little menacing spirals on it. Ah. It's shaped like a key. I wonder what it could be. Okay. And I think we could fit one shark. Yeah. No? Wait. We should... There's a way. Yeah. Doi. Okay. Alright. We're grooving. We've got our cool little paint job. We're rocking this. We are absolutely rocking this. Ooh. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Ooh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Little gold mine. We'll need to come back for the other 2 bits, but that's pretty sick. Good scavenge. Whoa, don't run into rock. Don't run into rock. I don't want to run into the rock. Rock goes smash. Oh. No! That was such a little tap, and it stole our shark. God damn it. Ugh. I'm mad. I'm very mad. At least it didn't take the research piece. Oh, fishmonger's store is barred from inside. Well, we couldn't have sold it anyway, so you know what? Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay. Research. Got 1 research part, so... Okay, so that takes 5? Yikes. We'll see. We'll see about that. Storage. Let's store it all. Can throw it in a little haphazardly for now. Abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Well, that's normal and not spooky. Okay, dry dock. So now we can finish this. More rod space. And then the lights, we need 2 more planks. Okay. And this requires 1 more cloth than we have. Okay. So we need 2 more planks, 1 more cloth. And then this will take a lot of materials, but we get a lot more space, which is great. Because then we can haul more. Shipwright, we want the flexible fishing pole. We will sell this rod. Yes. Alright. Now we've got some jewelry that we can sell. And then zip on over to Blackstone. Which is surely safe. I don't see our little fisher friend anywhere. Oh, there's the fisher friend. Oh, and that's right. I forgot. They move even when time is frozen. I don't like that. I do not much care for that. Okay, but that means it's on the other side, and surely there would only ever be one of them, right? It's not like that would be some sort of spooky species of boat creature. Oh, wait, do I dare risk it? The answer is apparently yes. Okay, different kind of shark than I'm used to. Not a blonde. Oh no. Okay. Hey friend. Hey friend, maybe you don't notice me. Friend does not notice me. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. You know, even knowing the consequences, I'm small and weak enough that that actually legitimately scares me. What is it? Nothing, I'll be going. Okay, hold up. So we can... I think we can even store... Yeah, we can temporarily throw that in storage. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. Turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. Otherworldly speed at a price. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read in that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however. May put a great deal of stress on your engines. Okay. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. Found that this island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Who owned these? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? Okay. Alright. We have acquired forbidden power. Yay! And so steel point, that's right, we need some stuff there, and then we can head up there. And then there's mystery, that's the iron rig, and I'm guessing that must be, wow, that's really far south. This must be the Pale Reach. Okay. All right. We've done some cool stuff, but for now, I think we're going to call it there. Whoa. So, yeah, this should hopefully just be a fun time of bopping around. This is going to be, for a while, a lot of me replaying stuff, and you'll just hear me musing things, I suppose. But eventually, we'll start tackling the Iron Rig and the Pale Reach, where that is going to be entirely new to me. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. I really don't know what to expect, because both of them are supposed to be some like new content and missions. So hopefully we'll have some new things that will actually genuinely scare the ever-loving crap out of me. Because, again, like, okay. The little anglerfish ship, I remember that. If it catches you, it rams into you and hurts you. And it's kind of like running into a rock, but bad, and it can kind of do it multiple times. So, like, it's scary, but ultimately, like, oh no, I have to start over from a save point, and I lose some stuff, right? Like, it's game consequences, and once you deal with that, it's kind of like, meh, I think. But, I don't know, right now, those consequences feel a lot more, so it's still certainly something, and if you buy into it, right, if you let yourself be scared of the angler thing, it's scary, and that's, I need to try and get that back. I'm hoping the novelty will do that. I did get a little bit of it, though, because I've heard it said before that, like, The fun in games comes from giving a task respect that it does not deserve, kind of, sort of. And I think there's a lot to be argued with there, but it's an interesting concept of, like chess. Is chess inherently something fun or to be given respect? Not necessarily, but we're creating the little rules about moving these pieces that create so much depth to it, and we respect it, and there's fun from that. And I think in a lot of cases, horror is the same way. Of you need to allow yourself to buy into the idea of it being horrifying for it to actually be horrifying. And if that veil is shattered, then it's tough to get that sort of spooky, urgent feeling. So hopefully we can get that back. We've gotten a little bit, but even then, just sailing around, it's very atmospheric. Even if it doesn't make me feel scared, it makes me feel like it's autumn when the air is crisp. I guess this is for Northern Hemisphere folks, but when the air is crisp and, well, sorry, you know what I'm saying about the Northern Hemisphere. In any case, autumn, air is crisp, things are a little bit darker, and it's the world starting to turn against you. And I do like that. Even if it's not fearsome, it feels cool and not too warm, except in the volcanic area. But even then, that's like exceptional. It's overall cool, which then makes that an exception. Which I really need right now because it's blazingly warm. But it also just has that, like, the environment, even if the environment does not scare me as much, the environment does want to hurt me. And it's in sort of the abstract, and I love that. I love that about autumn and winter. So it's given me those vibes. I guess this game makes me feel like it's more my favorite part of the year. So we're playing it in the off season to remember. Thank you all for coming along. I hope that this is fun. Enjoy thinking about getting some fish. Enjoy me being excited about fish and upgrades. And I hope that y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, or whenever else it is that you are watching this. Thank you for spending some time with me. And for now, I'll bid you adieu until the next episode. Video, whatever. Until the next time. But for now, bye!